I'm thinking to myself, all right, here's where I'm going today. Just to start, I don't know how long we'll be on this general thing because we got a lot of others. But Giants. Okay, Giants. God. So the 49ers, all right, they win a great game week 1. They look great. They look like one of the best teams in the NFL, and there's absolutely no doubt that the excitement level around the 49ers is off the hook. The Golden State Warriors, and they have Super Bowl aspirations. The Golden State Warriors still have championship aspirations. Once they get started, they're going to be exciting and they're going to be interesting. But maybe you should take a victory lap.
Tell me why.
Because I think it's now been proven, or could you say it's been proven now that it's not just enough to win or be in contention for the playoffs.
You preaching, man.
You better have some players that people like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm watching the Giants game last night, and it was like an A's game. And
Dante called it a preseason football game.
Yeah, and listen. I get it. I get it. They're 3 games over, but they still have a chance at this thing, and
they're a game and a half out.
I know. And
they'd won 4 in a row.
I know.
And Evan.
So why doesn't anybody care?
Lucas, Evan, Willard were at the game. I find that out this morning, telling their business. But Steiny, I had a tweet ready to go when they kept panning over to who wasn't there, and I told Norm, my pops, like, damn, nobody is at the game. So you cannot tell me in this. Our era of society now, Steiny, Beyonce, Jay-Z, it's about brands, it's about stars. Hey, it's nice that they're competing, but people want to go see Ohtani. People want to go, hey, little Johnny, let's go see Trout. The Giants have none of that right now, and I'm telling you, partner, I am floored that you brought this up in your yellow gold jersey that you wore courtside to the Warrior game last year. I forgot, but it was devastating to see the non-people in the seats. I just couldn't believe it. Evan was there.
Remember when the stadium itself was the draw or was
Mexico.
One of the draws? The Giants lost to Cleveland last night, but there's such a disconnect between the Giants and the Warriors and 49ers, I think, right now. I mean, it's just...
Where does this start? Up top.
Well, here's the thing. What do you do? What do you do?
What's Farhan done? Let's be real. Let's put the red on the table early.
Once in 5 years. Well, once in 4 years. This is the 5th year.
Wow.
So he'll either make the playoffs.
He's fighting for his life right now.
2 out of 5 or 1 out of 5. But here's the other thing. Let's say, and I don't think they're getting fired. Do you? Farhan and Kapler? Does it just depend on whether they make the playoffs or not?
But it's bigger than that. The fans can fire you and lose confidence and not come through the turnstiles like they're doing now. So you are right, Stein. They're probably not going to get fired, but it's bigger than that. What we do every day here at 95.7 The Game is we talk to the fans. They have a voice, and we listen. You already basically have said if it were up to the fans, what do you think they would do? Not Willard, the fans, Steiny. I think they spoke volumes last night. You got a team a game and a half out, and it was like, oh, the Niners played Sunday. The Warriors getting ready to start. That's what that felt like to me. Like, Giants, okay, game and a half out, cool. Ain't winning nothing.
Then what do you do if you get rid of them?
Well, I'm not saying you should get rid of them.
Okay.
I'm saying you need to be in a boardroom somewhere, Operation Ohtani, who's going to have an operation on his own, but by all reports. But you need to go get a big boy. Miss me with the farm. I get that part. And you got the Matoses and the Baileys. But, Steiny, that could take you so far. And if you're going to go into next year like, oh, here come the babies, here come the kids. Oh, hey, just, tomorrow's not promised. You need a big boy to mix in with that youth movement.
That's not their style. It's not their style.
What would you call their style?
Their style.
Do they have style?
Well, their style of signing a big name free agent. That hasn't been one of the things that they've been able to do. And it feels like if they're not going to have a superstar coming up through their minor league system, which they don't look to have at this point.
Otis Bird III on the YouTube chat, Steiny. Not to cut you off.
Yeah.
Analytics. Maybe they got paralyzed by analytics. I don't know. But something is off when you're that close and nobody's there.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was just watching the Giants last night. Not a lot of people in the stands, and just thinking about the 49ers and the Warriors and how gung-ho fans are about those two teams, and rightfully so. And here we have another team. Say what you want. They're competing for a playoff spot. And as my mom used to say, that doesn't, meaning like that doesn't even matter. They still are not having fans out at the stadium like they won. And if you can be in contention and you're not drawn, well, then I think we got some issues.
Okay.
There's no doubt about that. By the way, a lot of people commenting on the YouTube
on your jersey.
No,
your shirt?
on yours.
What about it?
That's Micah Parsons. You know, we're in San Francisco.
Okay.
And there's a rivalry with certain teams, Philly, the Rams, Dallas.
But you know my story. I'm born and bred in the the Bay, Oakland, California. I'm a Dodger fan. You know how this was passed down.
Oh,
I'm not a hater.
Well,
and that's why I am accepted.
Well, what?
Yeah, that's why I am accepted. Speak on it.
But what I'm saying is every day we're going to have new people in these chats, Goo.
Yeah.
And some of them aren't aware of who you are and what you do.
Do your homework. Do your homework.
So it's a shock to some people when they see those waves atop your head.
Oh, damn.
And that shirt atop your shoulders.
I'm objective.
I said what I said.
You know what, Evan? I would like me. You know, I didn't know. Honestly, I'm objective, man. I'm not a hater. I keep it real, and so do you.
What'd you say?
I'm objective.
No, you like, well.
Oh, you know, I don't go in on the Niners. I want my friends and family are diehard Niner fans and Raider fans. I want them to be happy. Yeah.
You want 49er fans to be happy?
If I can't be, I'll be at the parade. It's a match made in heaven, bud. And I got to give you a shout out real quick. I came in.
You got it all covered. Nobody can get to you then. Either the Niners are going to win.
No, the problem is what type of individual would try to get to you?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I work with a guy,
There's
but
no downside.
Yeah. But I want to give you some love.
Why?
I got to be careful here. Something happened to me personally last night, and I needed an ear, and I came in and talked to you about it, and I think we bonded, and I appreciate you. And you didn't judge me.
Of course not.
Yeah.
I never.
Call being a man.
I never.
Yeah.
I never.
Evan wasn't in the room.
I'm not judgmental.
Too young.